Yahoo had multiple chances to dominate the digital world. Did you know that in 1998, Yahoo could have bought Google for only $1 million and they said no?
Wow. Yahoo bought Tumblr for $1.1 billion. They still failed to innovate, leading to massive devaluation. Big lessons to learn about hesitation and
Mhm.
not making the bold moves in the timing that is available because opportunities present themselves in time.
For Yahoo to acquire Google, that would have been a huge acquisition for them.
My goodness, there's a win at the purchase, but there's continued steps to still continue to scale and grow and develop.
Another part that's really important is to not be risk averse, to allow yourself to make a bold move, even though for whatever reason that they said no to Google at 1 million to acquire them at 1 million. Maybe there's like a tiny inspiration to even entertain the idea of acquiring them for 1 million because it was on the table. But to
Yeah,
really trust your gut, your instincts.
yes, it takes a huge amount of confidence and, like you said, risk. Because there's always another level, and what's taking you to the next level is not where you've been. So I get it. As a businesswoman myself, I've had to take risks, but you take the right counsel and get the right people around you, and that's what makes it not so risky. But there is a jump required. So
Yeah,
whenever you have the right people around you, it doesn't feel like the big risk that it would be alone. That's the
right.
thing we're talking about, the mistake of doing it alone.
Exactly. You don't want to flatline. Like,
No.
because someone else, some other business is going to take the risk. Some other business is going to say yes to
Right.
the place that's unknown, quote unquote unknown, but really it's
Right.
the space of the possibility of innovation.
Exactly. And then known to us is very known and very familiar to
Hmm.
people that have gone ahead.
Yeah.
And that's why we are so enthused to be a part of the JT Fox group of investors because they have been there.
That just shows that it's not just about merging and acquiring to create a monopoly. It's not about playing Monopoly. It's about having the intention on the chessboard to make strategic moves. Like, what is the purpose? And what am I going to do with that partnership? How am I going to leverage that partnership? If there's a business that is like, wait, I want to expand my brand, then we would offer the ecosystem of JT because he has one. So that would be a strategic way to have intention behind a merger that it looks
Yeah.
like they failed to have. But they made a big purchase, 1.1 billion for Tumblr and didn't integrate or innovate. Innovation, however, that leads to disruption of an industry, which, when done well, makes you the authority, makes you the number one go-to for that whole industry. And that to me is worth taking the risk.
Yes. There is a top 1%, there is a top 3% in the world that are elite because they took the risk, because
Hmm.
they had the right counsel, uh, because they were willing to make the jump. That's what the opportunity is now because we are able to bring companies together that want to make the jump but can't make it by themselves, want to have the growth and expansion but can't do it by themselves. It won't happen. But we can pull ourselves together and make some massive things happen.
Two different businesses coming together, each having their respective strengths, and then integrating all that strength to create a massive disruption that's going to be in your favor, that you're going to be the one that's scaled and becomes the authority in your industry. And that can
Yes.
only be done in mergers or acquisitions.
Yes, then that's the best opportunity there is. We merged because we never been to the larger numbers, and that's the goal, right? So that's the reason we consider it. We want to grow exponentially, and let's say we are at 1 million and we want to go to 5, 10, 15, $30 million. Well, it takes another process. And so, whenever we are able to bring you to a position of merging, that's the leverage. That's the important pieces of the puzzle that will take you to the places that you've never been, so that when it's time to execute, we have strong direction. We have
Yeah,
strong paths that
yeah.
will take us to where we want to go.
Yeah, because what I would want to know is, okay, so a business responding to us or approaching us and saying, I want to do a merger. But my biggest question is, what's going on with your business? If it's a merger, what are your goals? Like, what's really in your vision?
Exactly. Exactly. And all those points matter. And I'm so, excited that we are able to bring value to all the companies that are looking to grow exponentially. And so we get to find out what's important to you.
Yeah, not just to have like a fun partnership and a kumbaya moment.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not what we're about. We want to create results. We want to create results for people who are looking for them with the right people.